Hi, it's Dan from Kaizen Sports, and today we're sharing the new guidance for safe physical education in schools. Have you reviewed your risk assessments before recommencing physical education? Does your teaching activity meet the government requirements? Worried that you might have overlooked something or just haven't been given the correct information? Referenced from both AfPE and the official government guidelines, here's a 7-point checklist to ensure the safety of you, your colleagues and your children. Before children even take part in your PE lesson, we need to have a seamless process when children get changed. The ideal is that children just change into their outdoor shoes, removing the need for getting changed entirely. Alternatively, it's recommended that you use tape or chalk to grid out the cloakroom or changing area. This ensures that children have their own changing space, and you can add walkways so that children can move around safely after they've got changed. Class sizes. At the time of filming, only reception, Year 1 and Year 6 have been recommended to return to school. The reduced class sizes help children maintain distance during lessons. Now you can take the levels of safety much further by pushing for all physical education lessons to be outside and by staggering break times, lunch times, as well as your PE slots. First aid. Now it's essential that we wipe down surfaces and equipment after use, so when you first aid kit, make sure you've got extra bottles of hand gel and some antibacterial wipes. Be sure to add some gloves as well to offer that extra layer of protection. Hygiene stations. You're going to create a hygiene station for children to visit after handling equipment. Placing out several bottles of antibacterial hand gel means that children can access them independently and quickly. This is very quick to set up and helps maximise safety levels. Equipment. Now, less is more in this case. Tweak your learning outcomes so children can still achieve the objectives but using little or no equipment. This is a great time for children to work on their fundamental movements and their ABCs, an essential precursor for engaging in sport and other physical activities. If you decide that the children must use equipment, use a whiteboard marker to initial their name on it. Now this is going to be their equipment for the duration of the lesson. They're obviously not going to share their equipment, and at the end of the lesson when they return it, their initial can just be wiped off when you wipe down the equipment. Number 6 is social distancing. Now each child needs their own area to work in, so similar to the cloakroom situation, you're going to grid off or cone off certain areas, bubbles, for children to work inside of. This is one of the simplest actions that keep children safe. There's a myriad of games that can be played in line with social distancing measures, so I'll link a video at the end of this one. It's also worth mentioning that movements that require adult assistance should be avoided for now. This means that headstands, rolls, flips, and other complex movements associated with dance and gymnastics should be replaced. And we round things off with the risk assessment. The above procedures need to be taken into account and added to your new, revised risk assessments. To save time, you can make several blanket copies, but be sure to add the specifics of equipment and facilities as you progress through the term. It's important that we follow the correct guidelines and ignore any myths around what we should and shouldn't do when it comes to delivering physical education, school sports and physical activity. This video serves to give you the official guidance on safe physical education. Please share it with anybody who you think would benefit so that we can all stay safe. Please subscribe so you know when the next video comes out, and I'll see you next week.